So Ketan, I congratulate Green Growth Lab with the launch of final version of the Greenplexity. And my first question will be, what is the Greenplexity? Please tell us about it.
Sure, thanks for asking. So Greenplexity is a new tool that we've released that aims to help policymakers build industrial policy in green value chains. And our approach is really about how can places develop the industries needed to help the world decarbonize. So not necessarily how do you decarbonize yourself, but how do you build the supply side of decarbonization by building industries in the energy transition.
Thank you very much. So what is new in the version of this Greenplexity portal?
This is, as you say, a new version of Greenplexity. We launched an initial beta version last year at COP in Azerbaijan, and now we've updated it. And there are a number of new exciting updates in this version. The most important one is we've integrated a concept that we call industrial clusters in this tool. So industrial clusters are really groups of products that require similar capabilities like workforce or technology or other sorts of capabilities. So where it makes sense to build this group of products together. And that's useful for industrial policymakers because then they can target a collection of industries that make sense for their place. Another new feature in this tool is we've created an index that ranks places on their diversity in green value chains and their complexity in green value chains. And that allows us to say which are the countries that are leading in this space. And then a third feature is that we've included a strategy space, which aims to help us say what is the general flavor of industrial policy that places should try and use, based on whether they need to make big, long jumps or focus on nearby opportunities.
It sounds amazing. So how countries can use the portal to improve their green economy?
Countries can use this in a number of different ways. They can they can primarily use it to help them formulate industrial strategy. So the aim of the tool is to help countries figure out initially where are they in green value chains at the moment, which parts of green value chains are they competitive in, which parts are adjacent to their current economic structure. And then it also helps policymakers look forward and say, which are the green industries we should develop? So we have a part of the tool that recommends for different countries, different green industries based on how feasible they are in that place and how attractive they are for policymakers in that location.
Great to hear that. So what's coming up next? How you are going to improve the portal?
It's a great question. So we learn things. We do projects with countries around the world. And during those projects, we learn new things and always innovate on our methods. And once we take those learnings, once we crystallize them, we try and generalize them and put them in our tool to make them available to policymakers in lots of different countries. So we have a lot of new things that we're looking at integrating, doing research on, and we'll put into Greenplexity. One thing would be we're doing a lot of research on workforce development and labor markets. And we're also doing work on identifying individual firms and companies that are driving the energy transition and trying to help policymakers take a company level view in their industrial strategy.
Amazing, really, congratulate again. So I sincerely believe that Greenplexity portal will spark new ideas and cooperation between the countries, and the countries could use it to improve their economy to more sustainable and greener way.
Great, thank you very much.
Thank you.